Concerns over Charlotte hospital beds filling up could be growing. The county announced a new record in hospitalizations.
And this weekend is set to be a big test and new measures in place to try to slow the spread. I want you to take a look at the new data from Mecklenburg County released today. It shows that 185 people are in the hospital. That is a new record. The last 7 days of data making up the most hospitalizations we've seen. The 2-week average of positive test percentage also on the rise, up to 11.4%, more than twice as high as officials say they want to see. Now, these increasing numbers coming despite social distancing remaining stable. Distancing had been getting worse, but had leveled off in recent weeks. But the county is now hoping that the new mask requirement is going to help make more of a dent in this pandemic.
Yeah, today's the first of the start of the weekend, and that's where the requirement will be taking place in local parks where so many have gone to maybe get some fresh air. Channel 9's Mark Becker spoke to some who are still maybe a little bit confused by this order and the changes it made. He joins us live to break down what you can and you can't do. Mark?
Yeah, John, as of this weekend, with all of that heat we're going to get, I still expect there'll be a lot of people in parks like Little Sugar Creek Greenway here in South Charlotte, right? And masks are mandatory. But we found there are a couple of loopholes that make it a little confusing and probably difficult to enforce.
Because it's just too much.
It was already well into the 80s and getting warmer this morning when Ariel Aparicio was gearing up for a run. And definitely not masking up.
That's going while running?
In the park.
Heck no. No. We're going to die immediately. We're going to die. No, it's not possible.
Under the county's rules, that's okay, because anyone strenuously exercising doesn't technically have to wear a mask. The truth is, most people in Freedom Park this morning were not working out and were not wearing masks either. Melissa Wilson and her sons were getting ready for a bike ride.
I don't know. Now I'm kind of confused. I don't know if I should put my mask on or not.
The answer is, if they stay socially distanced, technically they would also qualify for another exemption to the county's mandate and not have to wear masks. And that's why the new mask rule may be tough to enforce. In fact, we didn't see anyone out today who looked like they were policing the new rule, but we did find a few people actually wearing masks. Paula Wambach was out for her daily walk with her pal Abby and was a little upset that so few people were masked up.
And in fact, a lot of times when we encounter folks, we just kind of turn to the side and distance as much as possible.
And again, the whole idea is to keep that distance and have the mask as a barrier between you and someone else. But if you're going to the parks, probably ought to bring one just to be safe. On the other hand, don't expect anybody necessarily to be out here policing you either. That'll be pretty much up to you, John.
Yeah, I'll take it, Mark. Each of us personal responsibility on all of this. Thank you. The experts are saying that how you wear your mask will impact how effective that it is. The Cleveland Clinic saying that it should rest under your chin and sit on the bridge of your nose, covering your nose and your mouth. You should be able to breathe easily with it on. The thicker the fabric, the better, though. And if it's cloth, you should wash your mask regularly, just like you would any other piece of clothing.